Robotic dogs, drones, and now the NYPD is testing a robot at the city's busiest subway station. Police say it will record video of crimes, hopefully for them. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor has more from Times Square.
This is a Nightscope K5 night security robot. From midnight to 6 a.m., it will move around the main area of the Times Square subway station.
It will record video that can be reviewed in case of an emergency or a crime. It will not record audio.
It also has a button you can press to connect to a live person to ask a question or to report an incident. The city is leasing the robot at a cost of $9 an hour for the next 2 months. Some New Yorkers are skeptical.
Waste of money. Are you kidding me? Unless it can sprout legs and turn into a transformer and can get out of somebody, not really going to do anything. It requires a real person. And people are going to they're going to, I don't know, tag it, put stickers on it.
But officials say if you were to try and damage it, you'd be recorded and then you'd be prosecuted.
This is not a pushover. It's a bad 420 pounds.
Others want to see what it can do.
Late at night, especially if you're by yourself, that'll be something good that'll help anybody who needs it. Yeah.
If it's a preventative measure, then sure.
Sounds like it's worth a shot. Can't hurt. Can't hurt. Can't get any worse down here, right? Let's hope.
Recent violent attacks underground have left some feeling unsafe, but officials say crime in the subway is down as ridership increases.
Subway crime is down 4.5% versus last year.
This will very likely be the highest ridership week we've had since the pandemic over 3 years ago.
For now, the robot will have 2 officers with it. If the city decides to continue with it beyond the trial, the robot would patrol solo. In Times Square, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
All right. Shalom Akim, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash, double honor to the apostles, elders of great millstones, salutations to you sincere Akim out there of the hopeful elect. Okay, and what you saw right there was a clip from CBS News that was dated 11 days ago about a Robocop in Times Square. Okay, and, you know, we've done videos, countless number of videos on artificial intelligence and, you know, technology and, you know, these machines that are basically taking over jobs, all right? And you know, I've even done a video on that NYPD having a contract with Boston Dynamics to have that Robocop dog patrolling the streets of downtown Manhattan, all right? So right now, of course, they're not going to start off with these robots, these Robocops being weaponized, but what they want people to do is they want to test it out and see what kind of reaction they're going to get from the people. All right, you see, some people were saying that that basically is useless unless it can transform and sprout legs and be able to apprehend somebody. All right, other people were saying, you know, basically what they were saying is pretty much a waste of money. Other people are saying, you know, you got to at least give it a shot because, you know, crime is out of control in the city. So, you know, they do these little drive runners to get a reaction out of the people. And once people start seeing it, and, you know, they start grooming the people to accept it, and as long as the media is constantly reporting on crime throughout the city and urban areas, people will grow out a lower tolerance to crime, and they will wind up demanding these robots. And even in more extreme cases, demanding them to be weaponized, all right, to combat crime. So this is all part of the Illuminati's plan, you know, basically to subject, slaughter, kill, target you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and North American Indians the most, the people who make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Because when you think about it, fighting crime, when it comes to fighting crime, society paints the picture of the so-called black man, which that includes you Hispanics and North American Indians, as being the leaders of crime in this society. All right? Okay? You're portrayed as gangbangers, thugs, drug dealers, you know, vandalizers, thieves, okay, hooligans, all the shit that you see in music, pop culture and in the movies. All right. And when you look at these prisons and these city jails, they're flooded with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and North American Indians. So who do you think are going to be the main victims or the main targets when they start to weaponize these robots, man? It's common sense, okay? It's common sense. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and North American Indians who make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. But you're not aware of that, man, because you're biblically ignorant, okay? You don't know the Most High, and you don't know his son, and you don't know who the hell you are. All you know is what you've been taught. The lies that you've been taught with the white man, so-called white man says that you are, okay? But nonetheless, man, like I said, right now there's a 400-pound mobile NYPD camera patrolling the Times Square subway station. In big cities like New York and LA and Chicago are usually the first ones to introduce these new tactics to policing. And then the rest of the cities throughout America wind up following suit. Okay? So this is going to be a nationwide thing eventually, man. All right? Like I said, man, NYPD has a contract with Boston Dynamics. All right? And that's that robotic dog that I'm pretty sure you've seen in the media and social media and such. Okay? Which, that's all part of the military industrial complex, because that dog is used in the military, man, to sniff out landmines, to detect landmines, and to go into hostile situations where hostages and such are at, and to spy on enemy territory and things like that. So that's part of the military industrial complex. And NYPD has a contract with Boston Dynamics. But like I said, they say that they're not going to weaponize them. There's in a contract that there's not going to weaponize them, but the so-called white man is always accustomed to change. That's why they have the House of Legislation with new laws and things always being introduced. Okay? But nonetheless, let me get into the scriptures, man. I'm just going to read a few scriptures. This is Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 17. It reads, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper." Okay? Because even though right now that's a 400-pound mobile camera, okay, it won't be too long till it becomes weaponized. All right? And they have weaponized drones, they have weaponized robots already, but it won't be too long before they start patrolling our communities. So this is what the book of Isaiah says, Isaiah 54 and 17. "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord." Okay? So the Lord is going to give us spiritual power, man, to fight against our enemies, these robots and these drones and such, man. Okay? So just have faith and continue on believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And that's it. That's going to be our protector. All right? So I'm going to end this video on that note. Say Shalom, Wa Barakatuh to you brothers out there. Shalom.